It's the 2K Sports pregame show.
Welcome to 2K Sports, everybody. I'm Ernie Johnson, sitting alongside the Big Diesel, Shaquille O'Neal, and the prop plane, Kenny Smith. Tonight, it'll be the New York Knicks.
We're coming at you from beautiful New York City as the Knicks prepare to take the home court. This is Kevin Harlan alongside Brent Barry and Greg Anthony. We've got David Aldridge reporting from the sideline. Last outing for Orlando, the loss to the Celtics. You know, guys, you hate to get embarrassed on your home court, but that's exactly what happened. It was a tough loss for them.
And they had to be sensational defensively on that night to compensate for the fact that they just couldn't find a rhythm offensively.
I don't think any measure of D could have made up for their shortcomings on the offensive end. They couldn't find a way to maintain any kind of success on that end of the floor.
Now the starting group for Orlando. Chandler Parsons out there with Nowitzki. Then it's Ivica Zubac. Then there's Bellinelli, and it's Rubio in at the point guard position. Orlando shooting their first free throw of the evening. And I'll tell you, Brent, a lot of distractions for the Knicks over the last few years.
Well, quite a number of coaching changes, obvious changes to the front office, so that means you're turning in a different direction, and some people in the Knicks organization really having a hard time just getting along with one another.
John Lure, he's checked in for Domantas Sabonis. Rubio against Bledsoe. Leonard on the wing, beyond the arc. Dirk Nowitzki with the rebound. And it's Orlando's ball. It's a three-point game. Here's Bellinelli. And not going to go. He misses the first attempt on the night. The Knicks have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And the wide-open shot from Bledsoe. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Bledsoe's got his second bucket of the night. The Magic have gone 2 of 3 here to start out the game. Parsons looking it over. Zubac's with it. Robinson picks him up. And it's Rubio penetrating. 5 to shoot. Parsons for 3. And the rebound goes to the Knicks.
And in part because I just thought they came out flat in that game and could never recover. Just not their best effort.
You could see the coach trying a few different rotations in that game, shaking things up, trying to get something going, but nothing was working.
Rubio outside. To the middle. Here's Zubac. An amazing finish with a hand right in his face. Zubac has got his first points of the game. And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for New York. They trail by 3, and this game, the first chance they've had to see Orlando.
Yeah, and they lost the season series to this squad last time around. Maybe a little extra motivation tonight to show they've improved.
And it's Leonard missing.
Like the tactics on defense there, refusing to give the shooter the easy layup at the rim.
And Parsons kicks to Rubio. Parsons outside. That's in, and he found his range with that one. Now 1 for 2.
A tremendous opportunity for David Fizdale to re-energize his coaching career. Just that short stint he had in Memphis. He's a smart guy, a ton of charisma, which of course the New York fans are going to react to and try to rework this roster and find some talent and push forward.
Magic leading by 5. To the inside, Bellinelli. Off target at the rim.
I don't know what happened there. That was an easy 2 points that he just threw away.
Redick finds Bledsoe. Back to Redick. Pass to Robinson.
Good awareness from EB there. He knows that's his job. Get the ball to the open guys as the point guard.
And it's Rubio with the ball for the Magic. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. Parsons passes to Nowitzki. Here's Rubio. Tries a 3. Robinson pulls it in. outside Leonard. What a play! Simply drains it in at the buzzer. It's a tie game in New York. And don't go away. We'll be back momentarily. Now in the later stages of his...
Makes you reflect, milestones.
And it's clear, GA, that Dirk still enjoys playing the game and draining buckets in a variety of ways.
You can't deny his legacy. Arguably the best 7-foot shooter in the history of our game, which is why he's so high up on that leaderboard.
And we hope you're enjoying the game. Both teams tonight keeping things pretty even so far on the scoreboard. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Through that first one, they've turned this thing into a track meet.
Love the pace they're playing with. Anytime you can get your offense going without the defense setting up, got a huge advantage.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court for the Knicks, Sabonis is out there with Robinson. Then there's J.J. Redick. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Leonard in at the 3 slot. Parsons on the wing. Sinks the triple. Parsons got the lead up to 5 now for the Magic. Brent, last season the league cut back on timeouts. Are you hearing any other ideas of how to reduce the duration of some of these games?
There was also the idea last year where they put it into place where right after the second quarter ended, they put you on a 15-minute clock in between halftime.
It started immediately.
And I thought that that was ideal. So if you're at a game and you get to see the dog jumping through the hula hoop.
Which you love.
I love it.
I know.
It's only going to last the 7 or 8 minutes before the teams come back out. And I thought last year that helped the game speed along. And I think they sped up last year, if I'm not wrong, Kevin, by about 3 minutes time.
I'm glad when you go out there and balance the dishes on your head. That's always been so fun to watch.
There's only one red panda, Kevin.
I know. Leonard against Parsons. Leonard looking over the floor. Over Nowitzki. That one's good, and the Magic lead is cut down now to just 5 on the basket from Leonard.
Yeah, the offense sort of works itself out to a lot of mid-range shots, and Kawhi getting dangerous from that spot.
Leonard against Parsons. Pass to Nowitzki. He kicks it to Bellinelli. Again, the Magic score.
Dead-eye shooting from them this quarter.
New York with the ball. Bledsoe outside. Outside Leonard. Back to Bledsoe. Good on the shot. Bledsoe's got his 3rd basket of the night right there.
Bledsoe stays confident even down there in the paint as a point guard, finishing deep that time.
Bounce pass, Rubio. Parsons against Leonard. Now here's Bellinelli. He's guarded closely. Zubats, and the layup's good off the glass. Zubats has got 4 this quarter.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Passes it to Leonard. Good, and Bledsoe gets the assist.
This offense just looks so different when Kawhi Leonard is on the floor and when he's knocking down shots like this.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
Redick against Bellinelli. Tipped away. And oh, here we go with Leonard. Nobody back. And it's good. 2 points. And now just a 2-point Magic lead.
Now you could just tell in his gait and in the look on his face, he's in a great rhythm after a terrific first quarter. He is feeling it here in the second.
Parsons outside, launches a 3. That shot off. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even. Okay, David, much appreciated. And now time for halftime. So we'll be back in just
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hi again. It was a closely contested first quarter for Orlando. They saw their lead grow to a high water mark of 5 in the period. They battled hard in the second quarter, and it was reflected on the scoreboard. What did you think, Kenny, about what we saw from the Magic?
Well, I think the shooter high.
And now with the second.
The skyline of Midtown Manhattan so beautifully lit up tonight as we welcome you back to New York City. And if you're just joining us, we've played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And I love the game plan in that first half. They really valued each possession.
Efficient so far with the shots that he's taken. His contributions have been fantastic.
On the court for Orlando, they've got Bellinelli. Nowitzki is out there with Chandler Parsons. Then it's Ivica Zubac. And it's Rubio in at the 1 spot. Zubac kicks to Bellinelli. Count it. Good. Bellinelli's got the first bucket of the third here for Orlando. Knicks trail by 4. And Bledsoe, here we go. To the middle. Here's Leonard. Gets it to drop, and now he's shooting at a 5 for 8 clip.
The strength in that body that Kawhi has, he finishes through contact as well as anyone in the league.
And Rubio kicks to Nowitzki. Parsons on the wing. He's covered by Leonard. Just 5 on the clock. Parsons against Leonard. Parsons' shot is off. The Knicks shooting is beautiful right now. 60% for the game. Pretty much everyone out there has been stroking it.
And Chandler Parsons, a player who's just had some bad luck with injury. You think back to when he was at full health and how impactful of a player he was. Still working to get back to that level, but it's been a long journey for Parsons.
Bellinelli against Leonard. Now here's Bellinelli, guarded closer. Big D that time from Leonard. And with Parsons, it wasn't that long ago he was a top small forward with his scoring and playmaking.
You know, at one time thought to be the ideal small forward, you know, to give you a little bit of everything on the floor, could get to the rim, could stretch it with the perimeter shooting, and a solid defender. His outside shooting, I think, still there, but the burst that allowed him to get good looks is something injuries may have taken away.
And so it's Bledsoe with it, bringing it up for the New York Knicks. They've only allowed 2 points so far here in the second half.
Now, what a game by Leonard, but you wouldn't know it by the way he's reacting out there. Just stone-faced, but getting the job done.
Up top, Rubio, guarded by Bledsoe. Sabonis against Nowitzki. Left side, Parsons over Leonard. Another miss by Orlando.
It's just been an off night for him. That doesn't happen all that often, but the thing that you do at this point is not to push it, not to rush it. Let it come back to you. You got to make that. The defense was far from terrible, but man, that's an easy shot.
Back to Rubio. Stolen by Robinson. And there's the pass to Reddick. Nobody near Leonard. Kept alive by New York. And he gets it to go. Robinson's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Great positioning on the glass, jumping all over that miss and sticking it back in.
And now the first timeout called here for the Magic. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
And the defense has not provided any threat to stop him out there, so it should come to no surprise that he continues to attack the basket.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. Rubio looking around. And Parsons kicks to Bellinelli. Just 5 to shoot. Looking to end the run. The Knicks pull it in. Robinson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Bledsoe outside. Leonard on the wing. Over Parsons. Can't hit from 12.
Wow, huge sigh of relief for the defense on that possession.
Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the New York Knicks. He notched 8 points in the quarter and has that terrific basketball instinct on display. We've got more in store for you right after this. And let's go back to a terrific pass that we're calling tonight our State Farm assist of the game.
And, you know, you can always count on him for at least a couple of these pretty assists over the course of a game. And this one, a thing of beauty.
Sometimes it happens when the offense is struggling, but every now and then this helps with the offensive uptick right there. Great job of setting his teammate up.
And with 3 quarters behind us, we start the 4th quarter in what is still anybody's ball game. Robinson is out there with Sabonis. Then there's Kawhi Leonard. Then there's J.J. Redick, and it's Bledsoe in at the point guard. That's the 5 for New York right now. And he comes up with the deuce. Parsons got the first basket as we get going in the 4th for the Magic. The Knicks leading by 4. Bledsoe dishes to Redick. Robinson kicks to Redick. And all around the rim that time before dropping in. And the Knicks lead by 6.
And JJ showing off a little bit of the in-between game. Redick exploiting the gaps in the defense on that possession.
Nowitzki against Sabonis. Nowitzki kicks to Bellinelli. Pass to Zubac. Over Robinson. Zubac, no good.
And that's the battle they haven't been winning today. Their work on the glass has been porous, and that's got to change.
Here's Leonard from 13 feet. It goes down. And now an 8-point New York lead.
Well, a marksman from every spot on the floor. Didn't think you'd say that about Kawhi Leonard coming out of college, but now one of the toughest covers in the league.
You know, didn't need 2 hands for that slam. One will do just fine.
You're right. He can save the other hand for the next time. Rubio against Bledsoe. 1:53 left in the 4th quarter. Goes up on the wing. Doesn't get it to drop for him. And Orlando will come the other way. Parsons for 3. Kept alive. Here's Zubac. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. Gets the first, and that brings them within 5. Both shots good from the stripe.
Boy, did they need those free throws to go down. They're definitely within striking distance.
Leonard against Parsons. Outside Leonard. Bledsoe against Rubio. Bledsoe finds Robinson. It's hauled in by Zubac. Zubac has got his 6th rebound on the night. Rubio outside. Parsons on the wing. Back to Rubio. Here's Bellinelli. The Magic again can't hit. For New York, they've gone 2 for 5 on field goal attempts in the 4th quarter.
And now the go-to guy in these situations. Leonard can handle that kind of pressure in the big moment as well as anyone.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're down by 6. There's 49 seconds left in the game. And now we've got a moment for our Jordan player of the game, Kawhi Leonard.
This has been a one-man show all the way. He's taken it upon himself to carry the entire weight of their offense. And with all the scoring he's done, I don't know how he's had enough energy to even get back on D.
All right, let's catch up with our sideline reporter, David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin. Well, look, here's what Steve Clifford went over with his guys during the break. He told them, look, guys, we're running out of time. If we're going to make a move, it's got to be now. Are you guys ready to make a move? They all nodded, and he said, then go take it, Kevin.
And so they foul intentionally. .40 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Bledsoe with it. They double team Bledsoe. Pass to Sabonis. Clock at 6. Right side Robinson lets it go with a 3. It's hauled in by the Magic.
Clock's ticking. They got to get up a shot.
Yeah, and then you have to foul right away on the inbounds, maybe the first person who touches the ball.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Honestly, just doing what they have to in order to get the basketball back.
Well, the leadership that Bledsoe keeps stepping further and further into, this is a guy you can count on to take and make big shots.
And the perfect time to be perfect at the line. Only a 3 can tie it now.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're behind by 3. 9 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. Seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. And there's the intentional foul. No choice but to stop the clock here. He hits the first one, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. Second one is good. Hitting both at the line, and it's a 5-point game.
Tons of credit there on the focus level to stay calm in a huge moment, and he ices the game.
And so it's the Knicks. David, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.